Hey, back with another update on Toyl and Trubble. As you can see, it's changed a bit since the first video, but not that much. It's very much baby steps here. Our little green square has grown into a beautiful green rectangle with a derpy kind of face. It's all placeholder, of course. So what do we have here? I have one-way platforms, which I never really worked into Cataclysm in a meaningful way. So that's very nice and will be important for this game. When you jump, you keep your momentum. So if I let go, not that you can see, but if I let go of the keys, you carry on forward, and that just affects the way the game feels when you move around. It will need to be tuned, of course, but I didn't want you to stop instantly in the air. What else? Right. There's some ice here. You'll notice that I'm turning blue. That was for my testing purposes, just to make sure that I was being marked as sliding, even if it didn't seem like I was sliding. That's just part of the debugging process. But that's kind of a hint about what's going to be happening here. Ice will be an important element. And yeah, all that's really left is the overlap correction, which is kind of like nitty-gritty and boring, so you can stop here if you want. But anyways, Cataclysm was made when I didn't really understand a lot of things, so I tried to make it frame independent as the gameplay should be, but in doing so I accidentally made it more frame dependent. And that meant that if the game was running poorly, you wouldn't jump as high. You could only jump to your maximum height if the frame rate was at its maximum possible value, like 60, right? And it also meant that it was possible to clip into the ground and get stuck. Now this is only a problem if my laptop was overheating and having serious problems, or if I tried to make a WebGL version. That would also just not really work because you wouldn't have the same jump height. I tried to fix it, like even more recently, but the code is just such a mess that I don't know if I'll ever be able to untangle it. But for this project, I've done it correctly. I jump the same height no matter what the frame rate is. So it's unlikely that I'll ever get stuck in the ground because of the way it's coded. But just in case, it is good to have overlap correction, where if your character does happen to go into the ground a bit, they'll be pushed out. Like Super Mario Brothers has that, everything has that. So this, in this state, has it, and it's really hard for me to actually do it in the game. But if I land, you can see my cursor, if I land so that the bottom of my guy is in here, it will actually just nudge me upwards, which is good, except that it looks weird. Like, because of the thickness of this platform, if the bottom of my guy is like here, it'll like slowly kind of push me up. And that's just not how it's supposed to go. Like, it should only push me up if I'm into it a little bit. So I actually took that out in later versions. I don't even know if the current version has any kind of overlap correction. I think I kind of just put a pin in that. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Let's just end this here.